morning, everyone. This is Trevor Clark, Director of Outreach for Richland Electric Cooperative, coming to you live from my home office. This is going to be my home for the foreseeable future due to the impacts of the coronavirus or COVID-19. Richland Electric Cooperative has been following this fairly closely for the past few weeks by updating our emergency response plan as well as our pandemic plan. Just so we were prepared for this situation should it have come, and obviously it did. We have closed our offices to the walk-in public. However, that does not by any means mean that we are not operational. We are continuing our daily functions as if it were a normal day. We just won't be dealing with face-to-face customers nearly as much. What we mean by that is you can obviously still make your payments at the office. However, we are asking you to use the drive-up window, which is located on the north side of the building. This will be perfectly acceptable for us. There is a barrier for us between our public so we can protect our employees as well as protect our members. You can also utilize the drop box, which is in the entrance of our building. If you walk through the first door, there's a little box at the base of the wall there where you can drop off your payment, and that will be acceptable as well. We are encouraging members to look at other resources as far as making our payments. We know that many of our members do utilize Smart Hub, and we would encourage more members to do so. It's a great tool that we use regularly. I use currently at my home through Richland Electric, and it's just fantastic. And I would encourage members to take advantage of that opportunity where you can pay your bill online, you can manage your accounts, you can see how much usage you've used in the past month, and you can compare that to prior years. It's just a great tool that we highly recommend, and we think that our members would really enjoy it, especially during this time. We still will be able to accept phone calls. With that being said, we only have a few people in the office at the time, so we do ask that our members please be patient. You might hear a phone ring multiple times, and it should go to a voicemail. Please leave a message. That's all we can ask. We ask that you do be patient. If in the event that you are on a busy line, but you do have an outage that you need to report, you can also call our other number, which I will post up here. But in the meantime, that number is 1-800-813-2841. And again, I will post all this on here at the end of the video for you to take a look at. But we need to make sure that we keep the phone lines open for as long as possible. That does not mean we're not deterring you from calling the office. Obviously, everybody has questions. If you're a new member, you're going to have questions. If you have questions about your bill, obviously, we want you to call the office. But we do ask that you please be patient. We can't stress that enough. This is all new to us as well, but we're doing this for the overall safety of not only our employees but our members as well. We know where the coronavirus is going to be heading. We're not fearful of the coronavirus. We're not fearful of getting sick. What we are fearful of is everybody getting sick at one time. That's the issue that we're dealing with at Richland Electric Cooperative. There haven't been no cases at Richland Electric, so don't fear that. But if there was to be a case, we would be in a very big problem. That being said, what we mean by that is we have a small staff. We have 15 employees that work for Richland Electric Cooperative, and then we also have, not only that, Genuine Telecom also shares our building. So that puts it about, I think, 19 employees that are going to be there. If one of those people were to get sick and we're in such close proximity to each other, coronavirus is very contagious. That's the problem. If we have our entire staff go down, we can't help you. And that's a no-no for our members. We have to be able to provide power, electricity, safety, everything that we can for our members. That's for you guys. So we're doing this as a step to not only be able to protect ourselves, but to make sure that we're still operational for you. So if you have any concerns or anything like that, please let us know. But we're going to stand by this, and we're going to see this through for a while. There's so many different reports out there that we can't keep up with all of them, but we're going to do our best, and this is one way that we're going to try that. I'm going to try and be in contact with you through a video message like this, or we encourage you to look at our Facebook page. Facebook page is definitely going to be probably one of our biggest resources that we can use to stay informed of the general public. We're going to use that for day-to-day updates if we need to. We also look at our website. We're actually in the process of building a new website right now, but the old one is still functional, and it will work out great for communications. I would encourage you to listen to WRCO. I've been in talks with Ron Fruit for, I guess, a week now or so, basically providing you with I don't know what just happened, providing you with information that he can get out to the general public, and that can be replayed many times. But Facebook is probably going to be our main tool for communication to our members. With that being said, if you see a Facebook post, please share it. Please comment on it. Please like it. The more that you comment, the more that you like, the more that you share, the more that reaches the general public. I know that there are people that refuse to like Facebook pages or anything like that, and I completely understand it. But in the meantime, of communication purposes, this is huge. This could reach out to many, many, many people, and that would help. Maybe the general public might follow something that we do, or we also are in communications with other cooperatives. This is a good tool for us. We're going to use this pretty regularly, and I'm going to try and do video updates like this just to kind of keep you informed. Believe it or not, this is my very first video, so if I'm stumbling through this, I apologize. But again, I just wanted to reach out to you and let you know what you can kind of expect. You should know by now that our 2020 annual meeting has been postponed to a later date. We are not sure what that date is yet. We can't determine that, mainly because, one, it's at the Richland Center High School, and we don't know when they will be back in operation. Governor Evers has made that declaration that schools are to be postponed or to be canceled through a certain date, and we're going to follow that. So we're not going to step on their feet. Also, we want to make sure that it is safe for our members. We do have a fair amount of members that are elderly, which this virus does affect more than people that might be my age. However, that does not mean that I can't get sick and it won't be an issue for me. I do have a very small boy at home. I have a wife that's, could potentially get sick, and she deals with the public every day. So there is a good chance that I might get sick or anybody else might get sick just from going out in public and, talking with people. And it seems to be that the close proximity, we can't stress it enough. Wash your hands, use the hand sanitizer if you haven't gotten any. Good luck finding some. If you haven't gotten toilet paper, I never would have guessed that was going to be the issue, but we're asking that you please be safe out there. There's many different situations where this could go completely wrong. We're going to do the best that we can. In the meantime, to give you a little more background on what we're doing, again, we're going to be operational. Offices are going to be, phones are going to be open. We do have a fair amount of staff that can work at home, such as myself. Our CEO can work from home. Operations and billing can all work from home. Our CFO can work from home. So we're still going to be in the loop. We're going to know everything that's going to be going on, and we're going to do the best that we can to help you. But as far as our linemen are concerned, they've been teamed up in pairs. They have a little bit better advantage because they'll be outside most of the time, not working in close proximity to members or to the general public. They'll be working on their outages and line patrol. You might see these trucks driving up and down the road, but right now I do believe the road bans are on. But if you see them just driving up and down the road, what they're doing is they're actually doing line patrol. You might see them going up and down the same line, but they're checking the poles, they're checking the wires, they're checking the insulators. They all have to record this information. This is just to keep our system up to date. That can help them on their maps. So they're not just taking a vacation. They're not driving up and down the road just to drive the truck. I can guarantee you that. They're going to be looking for situations that might be a problem. Maybe they're looking for trees that have, could potentially fall on the line that they need to address here in the spring. That's what they're really doing. But they're going to be working side by side with one another. They're going to have their own trucks that they're going to be taking home. But that's what they're doing. And again, we are going to remain operational. As I said before, I'll just reiterate so I can kind of get this done. But there are many numbers that we can use, and I will put all these up. I will put them on our Facebook page. But if you want to right now, here's a couple numbers that you can write down if you have an issue and you can't get through to somebody and you don't know where to go. Again, communications, if you're trying to reach me or if you're trying to reach anybody else, Facebook is going to be the big one as far as keeping up to date. We're going to do our best to update this. I'm not going to say daily because there aren't necessarily new updates daily. But if we notice something, if we have an outage, I will put it on our Facebook page. Somebody will let us know. If they're in the middle of the night, obviously it might be a little more difficult, but I will do my best. I promise. Outages, any coronavirus updates, any office changes, office staff or office hour changes, when we'll be back open, that kind of thing. In regards to our annual meeting, you should have received your ballot by now. We are asking you to please send them in. Fill them out, send them in. We're still going to host our annual meeting. We just don't know when yet, and we will count these ballots. So please, there's only one contested race between Jack Knowles and Dan Hilberry. please vote for one of them. But in the meantime, please send those in. And I can't stress enough, you have to sign the outside envelope. It's state statute. You have to do that if you are using mail-in ballots. If you don't sign that outside envelope, it doesn't count. It'll just get thrown away. That's just the way it is. So we can't stress that enough to sign that outside envelope. We hope that you enjoy our calendar this year, our book. Thank you to all the people that sent submissions in for the photos. But again, back to the phone numbers. Obviously, our phone number at the office is 608-647-3173. If you can't reach somebody there and you're trying to submit an outage, this is only an outage phone number. It's 1-800-813-2841. And so use that one if you're not getting through to report an outage. You can also report an outage on your Smart Hub app. We can text an outage. You can submit it on our Facebook page, and hopefully we'll get to somebody. Most likely it'll be me, but I can be able to help report that if need be. But those are just some tools and resources that you can use. If you want to make things quicker and you usually pay by a credit or debit card, instead of calling the office, call the number directly that I'm going to give you. This is the number that our staff or our office will send you to anyways. They cannot accept payments over the phone. This is an automated system. It works great for us, but we just can't do it. This is the number to call because they're going to send you to this number anyways. If you want to call it direct, that number is 844-843-6841. Again, I am sorry. I apologize. That number is 844-843-6845. Apparently, I can't read my own handwriting, so I'm sorry about that. If you're having internet issues, if you're having issues with Exceed satellite internet, or if you are a provider, you do have Exceed for internet, here's the tech support number. We would encourage you to call that number first. This is just gonna kind of help prevent that, that face-to-face contact, for our employees and our members. But that number is 888-232-4138, and that's again 888-232-4138. You will be receiving a mailer here shortly. We finished it up yesterday. This is basically telling you what we're doing, kind of the same thing that I'm telling you now. Why we are preparing for this, what we're going to be expecting, what you can expect from us. But in the meantime, we can't stress this enough that we're doing this for our safety and for the safety of our members. I cannot stress that enough. This is not because we want to stop working. Clearly, I am at my kitchen. I am working. I even got dressed today, so I'm not in sweatpants or anything like that, and it's very easy to do that. But so we are going to be working, the best that we can. We're going to do the best that we can for our members. We're going to do what we can for our employees. If you have an issue and you need to, potentially want to talk to a director or anything like that, we can discuss that. There are directors in your district that you can reach out to if you need to, but we will discuss that. And if that time it does come, we will put their information on our Facebook. We have to have a meeting to see what they're going to do. But we don't like to necessarily put that information on our Facebook page because it is open to the general public. But that is a possibility. There's more to come on that. But I'm already at 13 minutes. I've tried to make this shorter, but obviously I can talk a lot, and that's bad for everybody. But I'll leave you with this because I thought it was kind of funny. I thought it was actually very funny. I saw a meme the other day that the last time that a virus like this had canceled the NBA season was, I believe it was in 1996. And my millennials, compadres, I guess, will have to quote me on this, but it was with a guy named Bugs Bunny and Lola Bunny and Daffy Duck and all of them, and it resulted in a movie. It was called Space Jam. So I'm hoping that everybody can remember that, but that's just a little bit of humor for you. But hopefully this gets resolved quickly. Maybe we'll have to call Michael Jordan out of retirement to defeat the Monstars or something like that. But, I fear that that's probably not going to happen. But hopefully, maybe we need to call Bugs instead. So anyways, this is Trevor Clark, Director of Outreach. I'm going to sign off here now, but I will do my best to keep you updated. Again, please be patient with us. This is new for us as well. I will put the numbers up at the end of this video. I will also put these up right on our cover page for our Facebook. These are the main numbers that you need to be calling, but obviously call our office. That's not an issue. Make your payments like you normally would. We're going to continue to be operational and do what's best for our members. In the meantime, I'm going to make this at 15 minutes right on the money. So hopefully we can get this all resolved, and hopefully doesn't everybody go into a panic. Remember, stay calm. Anyways, God bless, and Trevor Clark signing off. Thank you.